got the right bitch. No lefty, walking my truth, don't fuck with my step team, crawl for you, walk, run it, catch me, got a sharp tongue, spit it, machete, mean beat, but a nigga never slept me, watch your mouth, unless you wanna catch these, mic check, testing, testing, can you hear me? I have no idea where you got this information or what Hotep gave you these talking points, but children all across the globe are not allowed any gender reassigning surgeries. It's not a thing. And reproductive rights are an entirely different conversation. Why do y'all do that? I'm very curious. Why do cisgender people do that? Whenever we discuss a trans issue, oh, but I don't have all of my rights. It's really low vibrational and ignorant as fuck that y'all perceive human rights as a line or a race. It's not a competition. If trans people don't have rights, women never will. Gender discrimination is gender discrimination, baby. It's really sad because it seems as if it's ingrained in y'all that trans people are so beneath you that trans people can't have any rights. We can't even have a conversation about trans people without y'all bringing up cisgender issues. Hey, sis, I'm getting the impression that it's hard for you to take a L. You can't eat me on this subject. This ain't your table. Cross-sex hormone replacement therapy is a gender affirmation procedure. But regardless, hormone replacement therapy and reproductive rights do not belong in the same sentence unless you're referring to the hormone replacement therapy that many women do, and we call it birth control. I wouldn't be telling a whole lot of people that you attend the top university in New York because you're not really making them look good right now, love. It's funny to me how a man could tell a femme queen what is and isn't femme queen. I love how y'all just mandate our whole identity and tell us who we can and can't be. Ballroom was created for and by the trans femmes. Vogue femme is voguing like a femme queen. Gay men have come into our scene and told us who we should and shouldn't be and how we should and shouldn't perform. We go out into the world and the straight cis people are telling us who we are and who we aren't, and then we come to our own motherfucking scene and cisgender gay men are telling us who we are and who we aren't. We don't get a motherfucking break. But for the record, anything that a femme queen does is femme queen. Baby, you are absolutely right. The butch queens have run the femme queens out of their own scene. And this is exactly why a lot of the old girls don't come out and why they don't support the scene. I remember when the dolls snatched me up off the streets, they told me to stay away from the scene because all it was going to do was cause me a whole bunch of unnecessary insecurities because butch queens would try to tell me who I am and who I'm not. But girl, I'm not going to pay it. I'm not saying that I'm going to be successful, but I'm going to fight for my motherfucking culture. Baby, I ain't scared of no motherfucking fight, and I'm damn sure not scared of no dumbass chops. So girls, get ready. Well, friend, the latest critique is that my page is an echo chamber, meaning I don't leave a lot of room for opposing thoughts and views. I'm a pro-black, pro-queer, pro-woman, mental health advocate. So opposing thoughts would be racist, white supremacist, transphobic, misogynistic, homophobic shit, right? Why the fuck would I make room for that? Like, it's already enough of that out here. Don't get me wrong. I'm open to respectful discourse. You know, a lot of us friends, we agree to disagree on certain subjects, you know. We either going to educate each other or we going to have to agree to disagree, you know. However, I will never make room for people to justify their bigotry. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not debating with you. None of that. That's what the fuck delete and block is for. I ain't no motherfucking masochist. I don't get off on people trolling and being abusive to me. That ain't the move for me. But live your life, you know. See, I can agree to disagree. But friend, protect your space. Protect your peace. Most revolutionaries aren't really appreciated until after they're dead, but don't die on the wrong side of history. It's not a good look. Mm-mm.
A lot of the dolls, once they transition, once they get that cis privilege, they start.
Hey, sis. I respect what you're saying, and I definitely agree that you should advocate in the way that you have been advocating. Your voice is needed. Me personally, when I'm dealing with ignorant people, I'm going to be ignorant with their ass. Honey, you want to break it down to the gutter, I'm going to break it down with you. I'm just going to do it better. With this child, for example, he's clearly stuck in cis hetero norms, and he's clearly carrying that into his queer life. So when he says something ignorant, I'm going to respond with cis hetero norms that he does not fit at all. I don't know why people keep calling him Trey. Anyway, I say all this to say that I think that everybody's entitled to their own emotional response. And I don't think that we should make assumptions with the dolls and with girls who pass, because we don't know what they did to get there. We don't know what they're going through now. And I would just beg you to question, if it was a girl who was more masculine or androgynous presenting, would you care if she said something ignorant like that to him? Just a question. I ain't no damn body. I'm just a sideline bitch. Just a little sideline bitch. Nobody special, honey. Child, they claim every motherfucking thing, honey, bitch. They'll claim your drawers while you're wearing them. Come here, Asians. Come here, my Asian friends. I want you to see something. Come here. Watch this.
I'm assuming that providing this very vague comparison is trying to prove this. And I want to ask you guys if you can tell the difference between this gun and that gun from a far distance. Now, I'm going to confidently say that 99.9% of you guys are going to be like, no, there's no.
What's not clicking, Dooley? What's not clicking, honey? You're being racist and you're not even at the top of the hierarchy. The math ain't mathing. So I guess you breaking that stereotype, huh? That's why we didn't want to support that Stop Asian Hate campaign, because we want Asians to stop hating first. So you mean to tell me that you had to call Cassidy to get on the internet and make a video justifying the murder of an innocent child in a country where we know that the legal system comes for Black people? You Eurasians be acting a little too Caucasian for me to consider y'all a BIPOC, honey. What's going on? You know, my Pacific Islanders, you know, my Hawaiians, my Polynesians, Cambodians, Filipinos. I'm going to need y'all to pick a side, love. You know, melanated Asians. What's going on, love? Are y'all going with the Mongolians or y'all coming with the BIPOCs? Because what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit around and beat around the bush with y'all, honey. I'm not going to play that game with y'all. I already know what it is. I already know that y'all are racist as fuck, bitch, honey. Y'all speak English, girl. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have y'all on our side. Personally, I think that y'all are beautiful people with a rich culture. But I'm here to tell you this. My cousin Lakeisha do nails, honey, and I prefer jollof rice. And for my melanated Asians, y'all know that if niggas wasn't around, y'all would be the ones that they be treating like this, right? Now let me know when y'all tired of being the colonizer's lapdog. I said what I said. And if you not Asian or BIPOC and you in the comments hollering about being offended, you can kiss the dirtiest crevice of my ass.